Hi everyone, welcome to my weekly check-in. This week I want to talk about panic in your business and how to avoid it. 'Cause we're gonna be legends. Panic in your business is you under stress reverting back to your lowest level of training, or it's a problem with your system. So fundamentally you have a problem with training or you have a problem with your systems, and what you need to do is you got to go back and refine both. So from a training perspective, let's take a look at this. This is a quote from the Navy SEALs. We don't rise to the level of our expectations. We fall to the level of our training. So you think about that. Fundamentally, in anything that you've ever tried, if it's a golf swing or shooting a basketball, there's a fundamental involved in that. And it's the same thing in your business. And if you're in direct sales, you need to master those fundamentals so that under stress, as you get closer to a deadline, you are certainly going to be under stress. What are you going to do? Are you going to revert back to your lowest form of training? And the more that you rise that level of training, the better you're going to perform under stress. So thinking about that inside of your business as you get to the month end, if it's in the mortgage business or wherever there's a deadline, it's important to understand if you're having panic attacks or you're panicking or your team is panicking at the end of the month or at the deadline, there's a fundamental issue with training or with systems. So the second part of that is your systems. Are they working? Are they a roadmap, to a successful transaction? And if not, you need to go back into your systems and go painstakingly from A to B to C to D to making sure that that system is working properly to protect you, to make sure that that transaction is moving along smoothly so that as you get to the deadline, you're not resulting in panic. Because look, how you close that transaction, the graceful way of which you bring it to closing, that's what's going to be on the mind of your client when they refer you the next time. So think about that. If you're coming into panic at the end of the month or towards the end of your deadline, you want to make sure you go back and look at your training, okay? Rise that level of fundamental training. You'll have less panic in your business. Refine your systems. Make sure it's getting you the end result, which is a smooth transaction at the end, because that's where folks are referring you and that's what they remember. Go back and look at those systems. Thanks for taking time to watch my video. I'll be back again next week.